1. Story. There was once a woman who said something that stayed with me for years. She said, "Some men impress you for a night, but a stoic man, he stays in your mind forever." She wasn't talking about luxury, charm, or a perfect smile. She was talking about something deeper: presence. That quiet strength that doesn't demand attention but earns it naturally. He didn't react when she raised her voice. He didn't chase when she pulled away. He simply stayed steady, calm in chaos, grounded when everything else was trembling. He didn't need to prove he cared. You could feel it in the way he looked at her, patient, honest, unshaken. And when she cried, he didn't try to fix her pain. He just listened. Sometimes silence, when offered with empathy, is louder than 1,000 words. She remembered him not for what he said, but for what he didn't have to say. He had a rare kind of power, the kind that doesn't come from control, but from peace. And when life pulled them apart, she realized something. You never forget the man who made you feel safe without promises, who made you feel seen without judgment, and who made you feel calm, even when your heart was breaking. Because there's a quiet kind of love that doesn't scream, doesn't beg, doesn't fade. It's the kind that stays. And that's what makes a stoic man unforgettable. If you believe strength can be gentle, and silence can speak volumes, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to Legacy of Thinkers, and let's keep exploring the timeless calm that still shapes the strongest hearts today. 2. Stoic lesson. What makes a stoic man unforgettable isn't performance, it's practice. He trains small disciplines until they become second nature. 3 pillars define him. 1. Mastery over reactions. He feels fully, but he doesn't leak. When tension rises, he takes one breath longer than his impulse. He delays the text, softens the tone, chooses the pause. Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. He proves it in real time. He controls the frame, not the other person. 2. Presence over problem solving. He listens to understand, not to win. He doesn't explain her feelings away, he witnesses them. That steadiness calms nervous systems. He knows comfort isn't always fixing. Sometimes it's sitting in the storm without trying to own the thunder. 3. Boundaries with kindness. Gentle doesn't mean permissive. He can say no without drama, yes without resentment, and later without guilt. Seneca. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they do not have. He lives light, and that lightness makes room for love. Daily habits turn these pillars into character. Morning alignment. A minute of negative visualization, imagining obstacles, not to fear them, but to greet them like expected guests. Dichotomy of control check. Ask, is this mine to carry? If yes, act. If no, release. Speech audit. Fewer promises, stronger follow through. He lets consistency do the talking. Rituals of care. Water, movement, sunlight, simple food. A regulated body makes a regulated presence. Gratitude in specifics. He names what he appreciates, precisely, without flattery. He does not compete with chaos. He outlasts it. He does not chase respect. He embodies it. He does not demand trust. He becomes trustworthy in 100 small, unadvertised ways. Showing up on time, telling the truth gently, keeping confidences, protecting her dignity in rooms where she isn't present. In a world that rewards noise, a stoic man chooses signal. That is why she remembers, not the fireworks, but the fireplace, warm, steady, and always there when the weather turns. 3. Reflection. At the end of the day, the greatest mark a man can leave is not carved in stone. It's felt in the peace he gives others. A Stoic man doesn't try to be unforgettable. He becomes unforgettable because his calm presence becomes a rare refuge in a loud world. When he walks away, people don't remember his words. They remember how they felt around him, safe, respected, understood. He may not always have the right answers, but he has the right attitude, steady, kind, grounded. There's a quiet power in that kind of consistency. He doesn't need attention, because his attention is already full on what matters, on who's in front of him. He doesn't rush to be admired. He simply acts with integrity, and admiration follows quietly behind. You see, Stoicism isn't about being cold or distant. It's about being clear. It's about standing firm in values even when emotions tempt you to break. It's about bringing warmth without losing wisdom, strength without noise. If you take one thing from this reflection, let it be this: a calm man is not passive. He's powerful in a way the world no longer understands. And when the storms of life come, and they always do, it's that calm, steady energy that people will remember and trust. So take this moment. Breathe, reflect. Ask yourself, am I reacting? Or am I responding? Am I chasing? Or am I choosing peace? If this message speaks to you, share it with someone who's learning to stay calm in chaos. Drop a comment on what part resonated most. Leave a like if it reminded you of your own strength. And if you seek to grow a little calmer, a little wiser each day, subscribe to Legacy of Thinkers for more Stoic calm every single day.